Dengue fever is a DNA flavivirus which is transmitted by a strain of culicine mosquitoes called Aedes, more specifically Aedes aegypti, which are the dengue fever's primary vector. The disease originated in tropical climates and affects people in areas of Africa, South America, Central America, Asia, Australia, and more recently, North America. Although the climate does not directly bring about the virus, it allows the mosquitoes that spread the disease to reproduce, thrive, and transmit to humans during their short lifetime. Several environmental conditions make life suitable for the Aedes aegypti mosquito and its larvae, including high temperatures and rainfall conditions which are found in these tropical and subtropical environments. Furthermore, these mosquitoes are prevalent in urban areas of third world countries where there is limited water supply and poor waste management systems, including inadequate methods of garbage disposal. These areas also lack quality housing components such as window screens, which keep mosquitoes from entering the households. All these conditions are influenced by socioeconomic factors that limit resources. Female mosquitoes are the main transmitters of dengue fever. They lay their eggs in or around still water, which will hatch into new mosquitoes, or they can stay as an egg for several months. These eggs can withstand months of desiccation and then hatch even if all the mosquito larvae and pupae populations have been taken out, providing they're dampened following rainfall or any addition of water to where they're residing. Because Aedes aegypti has a limited flight range, its movement from one region to another is highly influenced by human travel. An infected individual who travels to another location may risk being rebitten by a mosquito that is not infected, but by feeding on the infected human's blood, it will acquire the virus and further transmit it to another uninfected human. Therefore, the virus has a transmission of human to mosquito and then back to human to complete the transmission cycle. The virus travels from the mosquito's saliva into the human circulatory system and then to the lymphatic system, where it begins to cause the symptoms that ultimately lead to the diagnosis of dengue fever. These symptoms occur about 5 to 8 days after infection. Organs other than those of the lymphatic system and the circulatory system that are affected include those in the digestive system, the muscular system, and the immune system. Symptoms include fever, headaches, body pains, and a rash in the early stages, and if it enters the critical phase, it can lead to abdominal pain and hemorrhaging. Dengue can also lead to loss of fluids, and therefore it is important to treat with intravenous fluids if the shock phase occurs. The control of dengue fever is difficult because it is primarily controlled by containing and eliminating the vector, as is the case for other vector-borne diseases such as malaria and West Nile virus. Some ways in which this is done is by treating water systems and cleaning domestic containers that would serve as larval breeding sites. This is nearly impossible because of the egg's ability to live through conditions that are unsuitable and then hatch when conditions are back to suitable for them. Furthermore, it would be impossible to control flooding and the cleaning of small water areas such as ponds and brooks. It is suggested that a vaccine would be able to contain the virus. However, no safe vaccine has yet been made for dengue fever. Some ecologists believe that global warming may decrease the occurrence of dengue in some areas of the world because those areas will surpass optimum maximum temperature at which the mosquitoes can survive, which is from 33 to 34 degrees Celsius. Despite these options, the disease continues to spread because it is difficult to implement these methods of removing the vector and because of increasing amounts of air travel, which facilitate virus transmission. This has caused dengue to recently become a problem even in temperate climates like the United States. It affects anywhere from 50 million to 100 million people a year, worldwide. And until a treatment or vaccine is successfully made, dengue fever will continue to be a serious concern.